started roller skating 5 years ago. I just want to tell you my story of how I started roller skating and how it changed my life, because I hope it motivates you to pursue something that you love or something that you always thought about trying. And if this thing is roller skating, please stay here with us in this channel. Even better if it's roller skating, because we love roller skating. My name is 𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐿. I'm a Brazilian roller skater living in California, San Diego. Just to give you a little background, I came to USA in 2018 as a nanny, au pair actually. Met my husband, we got married in 2020. And we got married during this weird time, COVID. Like a lot of people at that time, I was not doing really good mentally and dealing with a lot of personal conflicts. So by this time, when I was already living with my husband, I thought I need to do something. I cannot stay like this. I used to be so active when I was younger. Maybe I should find a hobby, something to do outside, because clearly everything is closed and you have to pick something to do outside. And people were saying oh, go run at the beach, ride a bike. And I was like, I don't want to ride a bike. Online, I saw videos of girls dancing on those longboards, longboard dancing. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then I saw videos of girls roller skating. I thought, I need to choose one of those because I love dancing. I'll be outside. I'll learn something new. It seems like perfect. Was in doubt for some time what I should do. And then I saw this video of a girl spinning on roller skates. I was like, I want to spin. One day I'm gonna spin. That's what I'm gonna do. Roller skating. That's how I chose. It's funny because this girl that I saw inspired me and blah, 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 blah. I was skating with her this year. It's crazy how life just, So, okay, decided to roller skate, but researching, I saw that a lot of people would stop skating because they would fall and they would get traumatized and I was like, well, I'm getting older. I'm gonna go smart about it. And then I tried to find a beginner roller skating class, and I found. Before even committing to buying a roller skate, I decided to take this class, use their rental, and if I really liked it, I would buy my own skates. They taught me how to get up, fall safely, how to roll forward, and I was in love. I knew I was really bad, but I could feel in my bones that I wanted to see my progress. I wanted to see how good I could become one day. I left that class and I told my husband, I'm buying a roller skate. And he's like, yeah, do it. And he knew I was not fine mentally because of a lot of stuff. So he was the best. He took me to practice in a parking lot and he was challenging me to try things. I have a video showing my first month roller skating and you see I'm so excited. So I went to Facebook and I was like, I need to find another people who do this. Then I can learn with them, I can hang out with them, I can meet more people that are obsessed with this thing. This was the best thing I've done, I feel like, because the community definitely helps you to keep going. On Facebook, I found these groups and I found a girl and I started following this girl on Instagram. This girl is Tiana. If you've seen my videos, she's in a bunch of my videos. I met her right my first week as a roller skater. I remember until now, she posted a story saying, oh, we're gonna be at the boardwalk roller skating, join us, And then I answered her story saying, oh, I wish I could, but I'm sure not ready. I just started roller skating this week. And she was like, you can. Come and I'm gonna help you. My girl, I love her so much. She's such a nice person. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, it's just because I love my story with roller skating. But okay, I go to this boardwalk because I'm like, this girl seems to be really nice. She told me I can do, so maybe I can do it. I go there with my knee pads, with my protection gear, and I get to this boardwalk and there's music and there's people dancing. I knew in my heart I would fall in love. Why am I crying? See? Freaking, I love roller skating. Oh, I knew in my heart that that would help me to be myself again. to connect with myself, you know, the most pure and happy and disconnect from all the drama and things that I had internally, you know. Other than my marriage was amazing, and it still is. There was so much going on, and that healed me instantly. Like, I'm back. Who is crying? I was not crying. Now I know I did really good because it was like my first weekend. I skated the whole boardwalk. Of course, at the whole time I was like, guys, are we not gonna stop? I need a break. I was trying to catch up with everybody, but I was so happy. I was the worst in the group, but I didn't care. I was not there to be the best. It was my first week, you know. I was there to find out why I was feeling so called to do that. And I had the answer right away. I went back to my car and I was like, that's it. So it was a lot about, yeah, actually roller skating, but it was a lot about the energy. And I was like, can this be my life? I recognized that those skaters, they want me to improve just like I did. We want more skaters. We're not gonna see you as a beginner and judge you. We're gonna be happy there's one more skater in this beautiful world. So I started roller skating with Tiana. Like this, I met more girls. And the community is really big, but you start noticing the people that you connect the most. And then suddenly we were a group of girls, a group different than any group I've ever had. And I felt very accepted for who I was. I went to groups where people would be like, Camila, you don't stop. Camila, why are you dancing all the time? I would get my camera because I like filming things. And they would be like, they would not enjoy like a lot of things that I was so excited about doing. That would make me feel bad about being myself or being happy or doing something that really was just something natural for me. I don't know. Am I talking about roller skating? Yeah, it's my story. Sorry. Me and this group of girls, we start getting closer and closer, and we all noticed that we were all a little bit weird. But we matched our weirdness. One day, one of the girls say like, oh, we should dress up. And everybody was like, yes, why not? We started dressing up in the most random costumes and most random days. People would always ask us, what are you celebrating? And we would be like, life, being alive.
Hello, and welcome to Camila's 28th. Welcome to Camila's 28th birthday party. Hi. Birthday, birthday, birthday.
And that was another really healing thing for me. I love dressing up. I didn't even know. Maybe I could imagine that I loved, but I never had like a group to do it with. I need to tell though that in the beginning it was a little bit intimidating for me because I felt like in that group everybody was a main character. And in my childhood I was very insecure. Now I was not so insecure anymore, but that tricked me a little bit because I was like, am I good enough to be in this group and stuff? But more and more time with them, I realized that we all understand that we have strong personalities and we just hype each other up. You know, there's no like trying to be better. We're just trying to have the most fun.
Go get a water.
And it grew way more my confidence. Honestly, when I dress up with these girls, and I feel like it's a power that roller skate gives to me. I put my roller skates on, and sometimes I'm almost like another person. I'm not another person, but I'm the most confident part of me expressing itself. Right there. Right now I'm here being sweet, and I'm sweet when I'm on skates too, okay? But when I put skates, you're gonna see me more like, it's like almost a performer. And I learned to accept this side of me too. I can be a badass. I don't need to be a badass all the time. I can be vulnerable sometimes too, like I'm being here, but can be a badass. And roller skating showed me that. I stopped having to hide myself, to be a little bit less. I was actually learning how to be more out there, to do exactly what I was feeling at the time. I tried going to the ring too, and I also loved, so I was for some time exploring the rings. Different rings have different vibes, and I love this. You can see different cultures. And then I tried for some time park skating too, because one of my best friends, Kate, she park skates, so she tried to teach me, and it challenged me in a whole different way. And then I saw myself again with not so much confidence, and I accepted that. Once you do it once, like I learned skating once, I went through the process. Once you do a big thing and you are faced with another big challenge, you're like, I can do it because I did before, you know? So even though I was scared, I knew that if I committed, I could do it. I started taking my roller skate to trips. It was now one of my priorities, and I'm glad because I was feeling like every time I was choosing roller skating, I was choosing myself, because it's something that I really cared about. We need a break, we need an outlet. I feel like skating helps me to have that understanding of process. I never tried to be the best roller skater, no. And even though I didn't, I'm still a decent roller skater, because you put time on things, you put love on things, things grow. Grow without you noticing it. Grow because it's the only thing that can happen. Even if it takes 5 years, you being consistent, you're gonna get better. I skated every week, at least one day a week. Even if I was really busy, I committed myself to roller skate. I remember that I used to see people roller skating at the boardwalk, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so good. I hope one day I'm like that. Now I roller skate with my friends, and I hear people saying this. Just keep going. Patience. I'm in this phase of my life that right now cannot skate that much anymore, but you can understand soon. I'm gonna get there. At some point I'm gonna explain you guys why. But I'll never completely abandon roller skate. No. It's gonna always be part of my life. When I have kids, I want it to be part of their lives too, because I want them to have something so powerful in their life like I do, that will be teaching them something all the time, you know, about themselves. Even if one day they're like, Mama, I don't want to roller skate, I'm gonna help them to find something that makes them as happy, because I feel like everybody needs something like this, something that helps them to come back to what is important, yourself. Now, 5 years after starting roller skating, I feel powerful, and that's passion, you know. I have passion for communication. I'm a successful YouTuber, not yet, but it doesn't make me less passion. I felt today like filming this video was not planned. So I was like, what if I go with the flow, just like when I'm skating? Sometimes I do my best moves when I'm not really thinking about what should I do. It just happens. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe and press the notification bell on so you make sure you can see when I post my next videos. I hope you find something that you love to do, and I feel like this is gonna be always my message. Love you, amigo.